Second word, عدة. إن عدة الشهور. ما معنى شهر؟ Month.
شهور.
Okay, right? There's the verse. Okay, that's the verse. So let me read for you, inshallah. إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا يوم خلق السماوات والأرض. There's a second portion of the verse. Let's focus on this verse. الآية إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا. No. When you're done with writing, please let me know. خلاص؟ جيد. ما معنى إن؟ Indeed. ما معنى شهور؟ Months. 12 12 شهر. So Allah is saying inna, indeed. Now the word idda, you know it, right? We use when the lady, her husband passes away, we will say, what do we say? Idda, right? So what's idda? Now, from the word idda, I will write for you this word. Idda is taken from the word adad. So adad means
Counting.
Adad is number, right? Idda means counting the numbers. So again, what is adad? Number. Right? Adad is number. Idda, counting numbers. Adad is what? Number. No, number. Numbers. أعداد. اسم أسماء. أعداد are numbers. أعداد. Numbers. عدد. أعداد. Right. So here. Now what is the verb? What is the root word as a verb? The root word is, look here. Reality, it's adda. But of course, how do we write it? How do we break it? Adda. Adda means to count. Let me repeat again. Okay, first thing I will highlight for you the word idda. The easy word for idda, we know it, we use it in our culture, in our customs, in our deen. We say the woman is sitting in her idda, correct? So what's idda? Certain period or certain time, or they counting certain things. So adad is number. Adad, numbers. Adda is to count. Adda is to count. Now if I'd ask you, what is a counter? Adid. Right? Adid. But of course we don't say adid, we say ad. Ad means counter. Let me repeat again. What is idda?
Counting numbers.
Counting numbers. What is the word adad? Adad?
Number.
Number. A'dad? Numbers. What is adda? To count.
Count.
And adda, how do we know what is the root word? Break the shadda. Adada. Adada. Right? Good. So I will stop here. Now, I will come to fiqh. We know what is the iddah for women if her husband passes away. What's her iddah?
3 to 4.
4 months and
10 days.
10 days. 4 months and 10 days. And the divorcee woman?
3.5.
3. 3. 3. ثلاثة قروء. 3. Right? Now I'll ask you a question, but please don't look at me as a mad person. I'm not mad. Alhamdulillah, I have my aql. What's the iddah for men?
لا شيء zero.
Huh?
0.
0? 0?
I think
Jahil. Look at this now. I ask a question. Right, question. Ma iddatun nisa. What's the iddah for women? 2 answers. ثلاثة أشهر. 3 months. Right? Or أربعة أشهر وعشرة. 4 months and 10 days. Right? Question. What's the iddah for men?
I think same thing.
Somebody said, what's wrong with you? You don't differentiate between men and for women? I do. So all of us, men, we don't know what is the iddah for men. I am sure 100%, this is the first time you heard about it. Correct? That I know for sure. Men also has a iddah.
3 days?
3 days? For getting married, your wife is not here. Right? For getting married, you can marry the next day. The same day you can get married. Now the iddah, now you need to listen carefully what is the word iddah. Man also has iddah. We know Islamically man can marry 4 women, right? 1, 2, 3, what is this counting, right? Can you marry the 5th one?
No.
You can't. So it's iddah for men. 1, 2. Can a man divorce a woman in her hayd, in her menstruation? Iddah. 2. Right. You fired taliq, taliq, taliq. How many taliq, 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 taliq? 3. Can you give more?
No.
Done. See, iddah. Also there's a counting for man. Right? You get the point?
Oh, so only the counting, okay.
We think, oh, okay, only women. What we think? Oh, a woman, okay, her iddah is clear. If her husband divorces her, or her husband leaves, passes away, what? What click in the mind? 3 and 4 and 10 days, right? And a man?
Only counting.
Right, now, something very important. Look, it's not the right time to speak about it, but it came on the way. If you want, we can continue. If you don't want, we close the chapter. Khalas.
Continue.
Continue? Right. Man, is he allowed to fire 3 bullets one time?
3 what?
3 bullets?
No.
Tariq, 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 tariq.
No.
Is he allowed?
No.
Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, hadith is narrated by Imam Muslim. Ibn Abbas, somebody says, Ya Rasulullah, I gave my wife talaq. Tariq, tariq, tariq. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was so angry that you people are taking a talaq as a joke. Why am I am a guy amongst you? Right? So that 1. 2. Can a man divorce a woman in her hayd?
No.
Abdullah ibn Umar, hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. He fired 1 bullet while she was in her, right? That shows also iddah. You need to take a precaution. Like woman must count when she is ready to move on in her life, man also must count before he fires the talaq. Right? Next one. Next one, very important. Most people, most men, jahil, sorry. Haq is haq. Pregnancy, I can. Actually, the best way, logic says, how can you divorce her while she's pregnant? You have a baby with her. Actually, the best is what? When she's pregnant. Why? We know that belongs to you. Why Sharia made it 4 months and 10 days? Can I tell you why? Very simple. Hadith says that the angel, before you are born, Allah sent an angel to blow the ruh when?
Oh, yes.
When? After 3 40s.
Yeah.
The first 40, second 40, and the third 40, correct? 40 times 3? 120. 120 is? 4 months, correct? So Allah blows the soul after 4 months, correct? And a woman, when her husband passes away, how long she must wait? 4 months and 10 days. Why? To make sure that the land is not occupied by someone else. Correct or no? Allahu Akbar. When the husband is dead, but when he is alive, is not 4 months. What is that? 3 cycles. Why 3 cycles? Very simple. Allah made it, not me. Allah made it. After the first cycle, if you are not hungry and thirsty, you can wait, mashallah, for the next month. After 2 months, 2 things. Either you will show desire to her, or it shows what? The chapter is closed, correct? Correct? After three cycles, what will happen? Means you are not interested, correct or no? Correct?
Yeah.
So after that, what will happen? Very simple. If you give 1 talaq, it means she is divorcee. For you to get her back, what you need to do? Not ruju'. New nikah. New mahar, witnesses, mashallah, new walima also. Right?
Yeah.
So now say example, when it becomes a new nikah. So look, you have 3 cycles, right? You gave 1 talaq. The first cycle is over. Second cycle is over. Before the 3rd cycle, you need to take her back. We call it ruju', revocable talaq. She becomes your wife. She is your wife. And there's no need a new mahar, no new nikah. But let's say, mashallah, your head is hot, mashallah. You say, leave her. After 3 cycles, what will happen? New proposal. New nikah, everything is new. Now let's say now, he got her after the first ruju'. 1 talaq is counted. He took her back before the end of the 3rd cycle. Now let's say after 6 months, 1 year, same thing happened. He gave 1 talaq, right? He took her back. Is she his wife? Yes, she is his wife. Let's say now he purposely let the 3 cycles passes. What will happen? Divorce. Can he marry her?
Remarry, yes.
He can remarry her, new nikah.
New nikah.
And that is the last.
That is the last.
Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Huh? Yes? Didn't understand? Should I repeat? Okay, example, we said a man gave a talaq to his wife. 1 talaq. Right? 1 talaq. Now again, like I told you, if you don't want, I can close the topic and we can move. If a husband gives his wife 1 talaq, and he did not take her after the 1st cycle, 2nd cycle, before the end of the 3rd cycle, what he did? He took her back. Ruju', right? We call it a revocable talaq. She's his wife. There's no need for new nikah. Right? Let's say purposely he didn't want to take her. What will happen? New nikah. But we have 1 talaq. One side is 1 red card. Another side, new nikah. He took her back, mashallah, everything is new. Same thing happened again. If he takes her back, she's his wife. And 2 talaq. And if he doesn't take her back, 2 talaq, and will be 2nd new nikah. Correct?
Right.
So what left for them now?
The last
One
one.
last one. Right?
But why it says talaq marratan?
Yes.
So why?
After 2 talaq, after the 2 talaq,
Yeah.
imsakun bima'ruf, you take her back, new nikah, imsakun bima'ruf, or tasrihun bi ihsan, let her go with kindness. Don't hang her up. You hang her up, Allah will hang you up also. Right? So,
To the 3rd
right, now
episode.
the problem is about hayd. Give a talaq in hayd. It's counted. It's counted. Don't waste your energy. Now the point I want to mention, one thing, this for the man. Now a man needs to count. Really is a tough one. Most people don't know about it. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, it's a clear hadith, look. Now your wife, let's say everything is going smooth between you and your husband. MashaAllah, everything is perfect. You got your hayd. And you waited, MashaAllah, and you are clean. While you are clean, let's say, MashaAllah, husband had intercourse. Can he divorce after that?
No.
Are you allowed as a man to divorce after an intercourse?
No.
I think that's rujur.
No, 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 no.
No, it's not rujua. We said everything, mashallah, is green, lush, spring, everything is nice.
Wait for the next cycle and then she gets healed.
No, see, that's why we said. That's why we said. Also, there's an iddah for man. That's why I told you, you are shocked. Right? What is iddah? To count, to count.
Yeah.
There's example. There's the example. Abdullah ibn Umar and his wife. After the intercourse, after the enjoyment, what he did? A topic came between the two, mashallah. Taliq. Right? Taliq. Now, is the talaq counted? Yes, the talaq will be counted. Is he a sinner? Yes, he is a sinner. Why? After, mashallah, you use the field, what you did? You get to the point? Right? So means, for you to do that, is a sin on you. It's counted. The talaq is counted. But you are a sinner. Why a sinner? Is this how you think of people? After you use the land, what you did? This is how you behaved? Are you with me? So I told you a lot of men don't know the iddah. So this is not my speech. It's all taken from a hadith and fiqh. Right? So now, if really, look, if we take this as taqwa, as piety, man after enjoyment, can he give a talaq? No. It's a tough one, right? So means the man needs to think properly. Before I enjoy, I must make my cards clear. Do you get the point? And if you do, mashallah, you are playing nicely, and after that you said, I don't want you anymore. What will happen? It's counted and you are sinner. Khalas?
But you have to wait for a whole month.
You need to wait. Can you wait? Man can't wait. So that's why Sharia said, okay, let's put him also in the circle of iddah. Do you get the point? Because it's not fair. Why I must only me count? No, no, no. Both of you are going to count. Because Allah made it. Allah made it after the hayd is a moment of thirst. So Allah made it, not me. Please don't look at me like that. Allah made it. So at the moment of desire, what you did? What you did? You're fired. Right? So it means what? You are not interested. Correct or no? But now for your desires, you humble yourself and you use the field. After that, I don't want you anymore. Sinner plus talaq is there and you are a sinner. So what you need to, how to fix it? Tayyib, you need to wait, bhai. You need to wait. Can you wait, Tayyib? You can't wait. So that's why man also have a iddah. Khalas?
And you wait how long?
How long you wait?
Yeah.
When the yard is clean.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Fine now.
Is that clear? Khalas? So I told you, when I brought this topic, this word iddah for man, not only you, many men are shocked. One person says, are you right? I said, yes, I'm right, 100%. Okay, khair.
That's why we have imams.
Yes.
If a woman says she
Please 1 second, brothers and sisters, now.
If a woman says she cannot live with this man,
She cannot?
she cannot live with the man, if the woman says, what is her recourse to get out of this marriage?
Very simple, subhanallah. One is nikah, one is talaq, and under talaq something comes khula'. Right, the word khala'a, since we came to word khala'a. Khala'a means to uproot. Allahu Akbar. So we have khala'a and we have talaqa means to release. Talaqa means to release. So talaqa means to release. Khala'a is to uproot. Now listen carefully now. We told you last time, Allah Ta'ala says, Hunna libasul lakum. Hunna libasun. They are females. Libasun.
You dress.
Garment. Lakum. For you man. Wa antum.
And you are.
O man. Antum. Libasun.
Dress. Garment.
Lahunna. Right?
For them.
So both we wear garments. I'm a garment for you, cover you, you cover me also, right? Now look at this now, subhanallah. I don't want this dress anymore. So khala'. Khala', take it off. Right? Khala'a. Right? So how we use the word khal'ul malabis means to strip completely your clothing. There's it here. Subhanallah. Okay? So the word is khal'ul malabis means taking off the clothes. Khal'ul malabis. You know, in the life of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, women, men were coming asking this question about idda, talaq, khul'. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was always giving examples. The example I gave you is not my examples. It was his, I just copy paste. Right? Examples.
So to answer brother's question.
Yes, what's the question?
Khula'.
So the word khul', like a man has power of talaq, woman has power of khul'.
Khula'.
What's the word khul'? We look at a few things. Malabis, ta'am, right? Education. There are certain rights. Is he fulfilling your rights? A, B, C, and D. Yes, you can't ask for your talaq. Can't ask for your khul'. And khul' in return, whatever he gave you, give it back to him. 1 second. Whatever he gave you as a mahr, not as a gift. Example, mashallah, now everything is shining, nice, spring, right? He gave her Ferrari, right? Mashallah, good luck. Moment of talaq, give me my Ferrari. Sorry, brother. Ferrari wasn't given as a mahr. Ferrari was given as a gift. We cannot return in gifts.
Don't give gifts.
Yeah, don't give gifts.
Be careful. Or the same, if some...
No, 1 second. Let's do one step at a time. One step at a time. Let me repeat this, inshallah. Sabrun jamilun. Iddah, again what's the word iddah?
Counting.
We say counting numbers. Right? What is the word shuhur? Months. Adad, number. A'dad, numbers. Adda, to count. Khala'a. The proper translation of khala is to uproot. Right? And how we use it in a proper English, in the Quran translation will be what? See, look, I told you, the literally translation of khala is to uproot. The word uproot means the root won't be there anymore. So khul' is what? He's saying, I don't want to be in the root of this marriage. I want to be out. To strip away, yes. Right, so the translation in the Quran comes as to strip. Talaqa is to release. Right? I come to the verse. What is hunna?
They.
They, female. Right, they, female. Libasun, dress, garment. Lakum, O man, for you. Wa antum, O group of males. Hunna wa antum libasul lahun. You are also a garment. Lahun, for them, ladies. Then we come how we use it in normal life. Khal'ul malabis means to take off your clothing. Yes. Su'al, go ahead.
Sheikh, how do you write khula?
Khula, change the fatha. دقيقة صبر. Change the fatha to a dhamma.
It's a ism?
Yes. Khul' is ism. Yes, نعم تفضل.
Yeah, mahar is the, I mean, it is just take the responsibility of that woman. This is that thing, yeah?
No, 1 second. No. Mahr is not to take responsibility. Mahr is a symbolic.
Mahar is an Arabic word?
Yeah, mahr is Arabic word, yes. Mahr, yes, I'm saying. Mahr is a symbolic gift given to a wife. I said symbolic. It can be a house of $1 million. It can be something symbolic.
Cash.
That is what? It's her haqq. It's her right. وَآتُوا النِّسَاءَ صَدُقَاتِهِنَّ نِحْلَةً. You must give her mahr. Yes, she wants to say, I give it to you back. No problem, permissible. But in the nikah, example, this woman, she tells her husband, give me 50,000. Right? He accepts, I'll give you 50,000. Look at this. When they came to conduct the nikah, the Maulana said, what's 50,000? Bananas? $50,000? Canadian? You Americans? What is that? She said, I want 50,000 durood on Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. No, real story. I was present.
MashaAllah.
The Imam said, sister, excellent, but I need something monetary to write it down here. Later he can sit in one corner, he can read 50,000 durood, no problem. But now, I want something symbolic, has amount. Yes, we write down, somebody said, she said, I want my mahr, that he must help me to memorize my Quran. No problem. It's still right, or it's her right. You are going to do that. Sorry, I don't have free time, my sister, to teach you that. Sorry, I can't afford that mahr. Can't. Right? Before we negotiate, say, no, it's fine. You can teach me Surah Nisa. I'm telling you, this is real stories that happens in life where I was a witness in that. No problem. Okay, we're writing on the marriage certificate. He's teaching her Surah Nisa. Well, no problem. Between brackets, fulus. Write fulus now. We do that. Two things we write down. Right now, that mahr. So that mahr is wajib. Is wajib. Now let's say, mashallah, your wife is working and you are working. And she wants to help you. Again, help you. Permissible for her to give. And if she decides that all that money will be, you won't see nothing. She has all the rights. But she comes tomorrow, she says to you, please fill up gas for me. You tell her, sorry, that money is yours, you fill up. No, Islamically permissible. Because who's making the money? You get the point? She tells you, okay, tomorrow when you ask for lunch, I will show you. Right? Now I don't want to go to that. It's a different topic and I will just speak for hours and hours. Stop here now. Khalas. Out of the group, inshallah. I will respond to you, sister.
Mahar's literal meaning? What's the
Mahar? It means dowry.
Dowry. That's
Yes.
what it means?
Yes.
Mahar.
It's like more.
No, mohar.
Mahar is different.
Mohar is a stamp.
Stamp.
That in Urdu. Please, not in Arabic, please. Please, not in Arabic.
Mahar is
Mahar.
dowry.
Mahara means to give a symbolic gift to your wife. Can you take your gift back? No. Except the day of nikah. MashaAllah, day of nikah, MashaAllah, your iman increase to the arsh of Ar-Rahman. You told her, all this house you see, all this cars are yours. Right? MashaAllah, no problem. So good luck for you.
Mohar also means like gold or something.
No. Muhr again, muhr in Urdu means a stamp. It's not an Arabic word. Mahar is an Arabic word.
Mahar.
Khalas? Let's move on. Now, you want to make a sentence now with the word adad, right?
No.
Ma.
How many days in a month?
جيد. ما عدد. Look here, ما عدد. What's the number? ما عدد.
Fisha.
What's the word day?
Yawm.
Days.
أيام.
أيام. ما عدد أيام.
في الشهر.
أيام في شهر. ما عدد أيام في الشهر. ما عدد أيام في شهر.
What's the answer?
أنسى عدد أيام في الشهر 29 أو 30. Islamic calendar bar. What's 29? 29. 29 أو
30.
أو is all. What's أو?
Ya. Or.
In Urdu is ya. In English is.
Or.
There is it here. Or if you're not happy. What is أو?
Oh.
Right. Yes, in Urdu, or means
Yeah.
wa.
Oh, yeah, or.
Or means and in Urdu. Yeah. So or in Urdu means and,
And.
the other or becomes ya.
Yeah.
خلاص?
Isn't it Ma'ad fil shahr means
In the month.
or a month?
Look again, you want to say in the month or in a month? No problem. Whatever you are referring to. How many days are in the month?
How many?
خلاص?
Oh, how many?
What number of days in a month?
Oh,
Literally.
in the.
How many has a different, let's say, how many is different?
How many you can write the word come also?
Come. In the come.
If you are not happy with ma, no problem.
Yeah.
Ma, inshallah, we can give you come.
Kam hada done?
Yes, we always will come. So we can use ma, we can use kam. كم عدد أيام في الشهر. Okay? Now, ما معنى how are you? Right. We want to use the word, you know it, those who speak Urdu. They say Aziz. أخي العزيز. What's أخ عزيز?
Brother Aziz.
Beloved or.
Yeah?
Dearest.
Dearest, mashallah, my dear brother, أخي عزيز. أخي, sorry. So, أخي العزيز means my dear brother. And sister will be what? أختي عزيزة.
So Aziz is dear.
نعم. मेरे عزيز भाइयों बुजुर्गों दोस्तों, Aziz is mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
So Aziz is mentioned in the Urdu language. Aziz. So we have أخي العزيز, أختي عزيزة. So in the Arabic language, we always use the word أخ عزيز. Also we use the word noble brother. أخي الكريم. Because karam means generosity. So we use the word same thing, أختي الكريمة, right?
It's not Sharif.
Sharif, you can use it.
Noble.
Respected. Kareem, right?
Sharafa.
أختي الكريمة, right? So does the man have a idda or no? अगर पता हो वो कहेगा नहीं.
One person is still not like convinced.
One Patan in Australia, he had a fight with me. He says, no idda for man. After all 3 hours of, it was a workshop, 3 hours of explanation. Let's be nihi, khalas, nihi, nihi. He said, I don't sit and count. I said, okay, don't sit and count. So let's come back now here. ما معنى أخي العزيز? My dear brother. أختي العزيزة, my dear sister. أخي الكريم, noble brother. Now there's another word also is used in Urdu. It's an Arabic word. It's a muhtaram,
Yes.
right? Respected is muhtaram.
Ustad Muhtar.
Muhtaram means
Respected. Most respected.
Then Aziz.
Muhtarama.
خلاص. ما معنى where do you live?
أين تسكن؟
And for female, أين تسكنين? The next inshallah, ما معنى the word عذاب?
عقاب. Oh, sorry. Punishment.
نعم.
Punishment.
No.
عذاب is
No.
punishment. Right, what's عذاب?
Punishment.
Punishment. What's عذاب?
Punishment.
Punishment. Adab is punishment. Some people will not say adab, they will say azab. Right? Azab. Sometimes it's nice when people make a mistake, so we learn from them. Azab, look here.
Is to suck something. Azba.
Right. Look, we have azba for female. For male, you remember this when we did this on colors, you remember? When we wrote the hamza at the end?
Yes.
And for male, we wrote hamza at the beginning. Azab means bachelor.
What?
Bachelor, non-married. Yeah, he's in big punishment. So, what is adab? Punishment. Right? Adab is punishment.
It's true.
And azba for female, azab for male, means a non-married person
It's azb.
is in azabun alim. Right? So okay, what's the word azab? Punishment. And azba and azab means bachelor,
MashaAllah.
means non-married.
All of us.
You?
Are you
Not
joking?
him.
I'm a free man.
Are you joking or this is what it means?
I'm not joking.
No, I'm just.
So Abdullah and I, Azab.
Yeah. Azab, azab में रहेगा. खलास कैमरा? Azab, हो हमेशा azab में रहेगा.
That's true.
So, Allah make it easy.
Inshallah.
Yes.
That is the feminine one, right?
Yes. Look here again. We said a for male, a for male. For female, azba.
Is there a fataha on za, azab?
Sorry, yes, you're right. جزاك الله خير. So ما معنى عذاب?
Punishment.
Punishment. And azba and azab?
Bachelor.
Right, now,
bachelorette.
this how the question comes. هل أنت أعزب means are you bachelor? Are you not married? هل أنت
Right, makes sense.
أعزب, right?
Or hal anti.
Mu'azzab.
هل أنت, right?
Azba.
The reason I brought this because we are still under conversation. You remember that?
Zawja,
Oh,
azbaj.
it's azba. The opposite.
And sometimes, because we don't want to hurt the feelings of the brother and the sister, we don't ask them هل أنت أعزب. We ask the other way. هل أنت متزوج? Are you married? So it depends how you fish. Right? هل أنت متزوج?
Shukran jazilan.
So this is how we even teach you. I told you, it's not only Arabic. Teach you even some tricks.
In class.
هل أنت, right? Look here. Look now here. هل أنت, what's the word husband? زوج. هل أنت متزوج? هل أنت متزوج? The other side. هل أنت
Or we're engaged.
hmm?
Anta
engaged?
engaged.
They call it what? I know the word.
Magni.
They call it
Nagina.
Okay, please write this. Write this, please, inshallah. We'll tell you the word, inshallah.
yeah.
That's a good word, yeah.
So again, ما معنى عذاب?
Punishment.
Punishment. And عزباء, bachelor.
Right.
Now, and for male,
Azar.
Azar. Then there's the other way. This you asking without hurting the feelings of the person. So is it what you ask? هل أنت متزوج? Are you married? Female? هل أنت متزوجة? Right? And those who are curious, they like to know every single thing. Are you engaged or not? So then we come to the word مخطوب, from the word khutbah, right? مخطوب means
Engaged.
MashaAllah.
خطبة. What do you mean by
Engaged.
خطبة?
Khutbah. Came from khutbah. Khutbah.
Brother Ali, you came on time. Maybe it's a good omen for you. Look at them writing in red, not in the blue, in the red. مخطوب مخطوبة. You walked in.
It's a sign.
Usmani Shani, right? So inshallah, this is the last word. So it can fall on. Now question, is there something called, such thing called omen?
What?
كان omen.
Omen. Okay.
كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يعجبه الفعل. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم used to love good omens. Example, an example. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم is not married. He walked in, the people are talking about marriage. He used to smile. Why? Soon inshallah. Right? So permissible to have omens in life. Which kind of omens?
Engaged.
Okay. But 1 second. The wives, her hand are itching. She tells her husband, I think money are coming. Husband says, as long as not from my pocket. Certain things, just kahani stories,
Yeah.
myths. Some are, right, omens. Yes. Bad omens, we say, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. So bad omens is part of taqdeer. Bad omens is part of بالقدر خيره وشره, good and bad.
Sheikh, while we're on the subject, Mama
One second. Sometimes some people, they hear the sound of the owl, right? What they say? Looks like there's a death somewhere. When they see owl, when they hear owl, what they say?
Someone is there.
Somebody's dying or somebody died.
Yeah.
The Prophet said, La boomata. What's the word booma? What's boom? Owl. La booma, there's no such thing called owl. Means no such thing calls believe in the sound of booma, right? Are with me with this?
I don't hear that.
Give me an example of bad omen. Example. An example.
The picture is falling down.
No.
Oh,
They said the bad
this is
omen.
another one.
Yeah,
Holding an
yeah,
umbrella
yeah,
indoor.
No. I'll tell you what's bad omen. No. Bad omen. Example. Right now, your husband is sick, right? Your husband is sick, and you know that he has a very bad sickness, right? You get a call now. What's the call? His father passed away, or his uncle passed away. What do you say?
Bad omen.
Why? It means Malakul Maut just nearby. It's bad omen. To tell you something. Question. Does Malakul Maut know about you when you are dying? No. Why? Why? Very simple. Death is in the hands of Allah Ta'ala. When does he know about it? When the facts, when he gets the message.
Yes, in his office.
Right, very simple. So about good omen, bad omen, again goes back to taqdeer. We leave it in the hands of Allah Ta'ala. Even good omen is in the hands of Allah Ta'ala. But Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to smile when something good happens like that. Example. You remember the story of Hudaybiyah? Tragedy of Hudaybiyah? Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam coming for Umrah, and the people are opposing him to go back. Correct? So they decide to negotiate. Quraysh sent a person called Suhail. When Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam saw him, he smiled. What he said? The matter is easy. Why? Suhail means ease. Sahal means ease.
No.
When he came, he said, brothers, don't worry. The matter is ease. It's easy matter. Right? And also, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam look at the character of Suhail. He was a good person. So easy to communicate with him. Right? So again, omen, good and bad, doesn't change the destiny and the predestiny of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Yes, inshallah, we'll stop here, inshallah. Are we done with writing? One second, ladies. Yes. Now I remember something in Australia.